Seattle Storm off to a terrific 5-1 start on the season, getting ready to take on Diana Taurasi and
rehab that has allowed her to be attacking back on the basketball floor.
Yes, and it's good to have her back. You take a look at the starting lineup. Sue Bird, unfortunately for Seattle, not playing, out again as she is coming back from a bone bruise on her left knee, the one that has been surgically repaired several times. But Jordan Canada, more than capable in filling in. In fact, she was a starting point guard all of last season when Sue sat out. Taurasi, number 3 in purple. She and Brittany Griner work so well together. You can see Griner getting a lot of attention inside already.
That's going to be the key for Phoenix, is to find the open player, because Seattle can flood the lane. We'll send a lot of attention to BG.
Rebound for Natasha Howard off the Taurasi miss. There's Canada with the ball in her hands. Second-year pro out of UCLA, Jewel Lloyd, who has torched Phoenix in her career. And now Stewie on the switch, shoots it over Taurasi.
Taurasi had the hand
national team. Perennial power in the international scene. Howard with the miss. Boy, Natasha Howard still waiting for her to get back into form.
Yeah, she had a great year a season ago, an MVP candidate. Without Brianna Stewart on the floor, a lot more opportunity, as you see.
Howard was first team all WNBA last year, and defensive player of the year there. She has misses once, misses twice. Boy, she's 0 for 3 from the floor early on.
She had to hit the first one. That's when the switch defensively happened, and she had Sophie Cunningham on her. Yeah, Diana Taurasi in train. That was deep. The long arms of Stewart on her.
And still almost went in. Stewie over Turner.
Phoenix's defense has been really good, in particular their help defense and taking away the paint.
Seattle's missed all 7 of its shots. Skyler. And then she falls to the floor, and Jewel Lloyd fell over her. Alicia Clark got it. Finally, Sal on the board.
Alicia. We're used to such high-level basketball when these two teams meet. A little surprising. Have a slow start here.
Clark got behind Taurasi. Canada just dogging Diggin Smith the whole way. Count it.
Drive the previous possession with the pull-up jumper.
She's picking up things quickly. A brand new system after playing with Dallas. But Skyler is coming on board. It's going to be exciting to see how things develop as the season goes along. Howard. Oh, boy, that must feel like a relief for so far this year.
Yeah, just to find her flow. She was so active a year ago. Part of it is her fitness. She's not at the level she was at a year ago because of quarantine and everything else. But she will raise the level for Seattle. Hit that jumper here.
Has extended her range during her career. Already in her 8th season in the league. Canada stepping around Skyler.
Nice footwork. There's
Phoenix able to come up with the rebound. Now this shot clock. Jordan Canada able to steal it. Up to Jewel Lloyd. There's your transition force Achilles. And Walker Kimbrough had her minutes go up against Chicago. Took advantage of that. So Sandy Brondello said she earned some more minutes. Griner.
It looks like Griner's hit it.
Yep, 3 out of 5 from the floor. Stewart, nice. Right spot, averaging over 18 points off the bench.
Alana Smith picking up where she left off in the last game as well. Was effective on both ends of the floor and active. But Brianna Stewart takes it right at her. Looking for the foul, too. Into this season is her handles.
And she finished that last shot we saw with her offhand.
You see some subs coming in for Seattle as well. Nice shot by Sammy. Television timeout. Stewie out of the game, getting some rest.
There's Walker Kimbrough, won a championship at Washington last year. Taurasi. Rebound for Mercedes Russell, who got to start last year with Stewart out, and now the shot clock's off. Jordan Canada running the point. Izzy Magdagor also in for Seattle, but Canada's going to take it all away. Rebounds her own miss. And the end of the first quarter. Tarazi saying her team is trending up, not just today, but after an 0-2 start. Phoenix has won 4 games in a row. Jewel Lloyd buries it. The only thing... Alicia Clark over to Sammy Whitcomb. Shot clock at 5 for Jewel Lloyd. Pulls up and hits the 3. June, as is Alicia Clark for Seattle. Skylar turned 30 last Sunday. August 2nd, Sammy Whitcomb with the run out right now. Brianna Stewart with 2 points so far. Shot clock winding down. Cunningham got fouled. Oh my. Sophie was a tremendous player at ESPN, and then tomorrow night at 7 Eastern on ESPN. Lloyd back rims it. Mercedes Russell able to chase it down. Tarazi checking Clark on the perimeter. Alicia with the misfire by Skylar, who picked up the foul, and now Jewel Lloyd. Vaughn left open. Got it. As well as pretty good depth that will come into play in this compressed season. Russell with the little jumper.
Yeah, really nice pass by Sammy Whitcomb. Drew the defense just enough that she could get the ball to Russell. That's the first time we've seen it. Brittany Griner every time.
Whitcomb gives it up. All on the corner. Jewel Lloyd, time to shoot, and she hits it.
They had a new season high for Phoenix, but haven't had that scoring output from her today. They need somebody to start scoring quickly before they find themselves even further in the hole right now.
Yeah, that's a great point, Holly. Walker Kimbrough in that.
Diana Taurasi only has 3 points so far. Griner lost it to Howard.
Really good activity defensively for Natasha Howard the last couple of possessions.
Alicia Clark.
They look flat out tired to me. Whitcomb. You're going to get arm.
Whitcomb with 7. That's around her season average. Seattle almost doubling up Phoenix. And then Clark D's up.
Rebounding, though, and assisting and being a strong presence on the defensive end of the floor.
Nia Coffey into Griner, who's double teamed, leaves Smith wide open, and they get a rare shot to fall in the second quarter.
Yeah, nice job by Atlanta Smith, though, because her player left to go help on Brittany Griner, leaving her wide open.
Seattle takes time
getting her opportunity. We also talked in the first game about Kennedy Carter watching film with her coaches and the notebooks she has. How about the notebooks on Holly Rowe pulling out stories?
Wow. Stewie got fouled. Championship under her belt.
We'll say she's been loud by the time the game is over.
And you're right, it's not just her scoring, as you mentioned. It's everything else she does, the intangibles. She's drawing a lot of attention because you have to pay attention to her on defense no matter what she's doing. Special, special player. Maybe my favorite UConn Husky ever. Shot clock is off. Jordan Canada bringing the ball up. See if Seattle's going to work this for one final shot in what has been a very, very impressive second quarter for the Storm. Howard? Nope. But Seattle in charge of 40-19.
2015. So this is a reality of that, and they're trying to fight through it. But hey, we're just trying to get a season in, so everybody's doing what they can do.
And Phoenix is not going to have will not have more than one day off in a row for another 10 days. So this is really a tough stretch for them.
I mean, it's hard on the players, but nice move. Brittany Griner didn't finish. Give credit to the WNBA, absolutely, and the players for being willing to be in this environment to get a season in.
Out of the playoffs, got a playoff win even without Stewart and Bird. See Bird out again today with a bone bruise on her left knee. So Jordan Canada with the ball in her hands, starting and doing well.
She's had energy. Jewel Loy's had energy. I'll tell you what, if Phoenix does not make a push.
For Phoenix, I think it's been 100% so far on this season, and they're looking a little tired, and they're playing perhaps the best team in the league right now. Good hustle by Diggins Smith to keep it going, and Griner.
All a result of conditioning. When you feel like you can run forever, you have a different level of confidence than when you know you can't.
Taurasi buries it.
We'll take.
Sophie Cunningham, guarded by Lloyd. She's going to take it all the way and get fouled. See, none of the above will work, including Diana Taurasi.
Yeah.
And Diana kind of likes
bench. She's just as invested either way.
Clark got fouled on the way up.
I think to fight every single possession.
Polly Rowe.
Grandmother. Her grandmother Elizabeth and her mother Paula both played basketball. She's a you should see our family anytime we're playing card games or anything, as Jordan Canada puts it.
Seattle team, good enough to start on many others. Taurasi cradles it and draws the foul, finishes with the left.
Attacked, but this season she has been getting to the free throw line. I love it. I love the communication from the veteran Alicia Clark, and she was specifically speaking to Jordan Canada, who was the one who took that shot over Brittany Griner.
Sammy Whitcomb with the finish. They have not needed her, just dominating Phoenix, especially in the decisive second quarter. It's only a 3-point game after the first quarter. Taurasi spins it in.
Get the look.
He takes a little break on the sideline. Stewie.
Shatori Walker-Kimbrough got her head.
That's the second made field goal for Stewart this afternoon. Diggins Smith guarded by Clark. Such a tough guard, but she got it. Stewart draws attention. Cunningham took it away.
Really good job. First switching defensively for Phoenix, then the double team on Stewie, who's a little.
Your team stacks up against the rest of the.
Guys, I actually have it was a pretty good tap to the face. When we get a dead ball, we're going to show you the rebound. But I think Brianna Stewart is getting in on the app tap.
So we'll have to add her to the total. Oh, here she comes. And double figures as usual. And foul coming up on Ezzy.
Be quiet.
Yeah, she was very quiet, I would say. As far away as possible. Up 15. 3 Storm players in double figures.
Don't hit Stewie.
Kia Vaughn with the miss. Crystal Langhorne in the game.
Where'd she go to school?
She went to the University of Maryland, won a national championship there when she was a sophomore in 2006. Or was she? Yeah. She is now in her 13th year and has that very unusual
Williams free throw form from the first game we saw.
Yeah, the tippy toe. Seattle. 2014 and 2015, it was Langhorne who actually led the team in scoring. Pre-Stewie.
Really good ball movement by Phoenix. Man, Coffey's got to hit that shot. She had the time and space to get it off.
Stewart couldn't quite get to that bounce pass. Walker-Kimbrough gives it up to Vaughn. Boy, that's just the kind of day it's been for Phoenix. This is a Phoenix team that was averaging 92 points per game coming into this one. It won 4 in a row after a 0-2 start. Sandy Brondello had nice conversations, maybe not so nice if you had to listen to them, about their lack of aggressiveness and intensity. Things turned around. Smith with the drive and the finish. Jewel Lloyd steps back from Coffee. 1-3 at the buzzer for Jewel Lloyd. Bristol Studios and Holly Rowe, as always, working the games down in the WNBA bubble in Bradenton. Tons of games here, lots of doubleheaders in a row.
Yeah,
How's all of them?
Every single game.
Griner, the exciting freshman from Baylor. So we get to see them tomorrow against Washington, which has started to slow down after a fast start. It can't be that easy, can it?
Give me another one!
There you go, baby. That is Alicia Clark, who's been wearing a microphone for us today, being a cheerleader a lot, getting some rest on the bench, and watching Brianna Stewart and company just roll over.
Fan out there.
Yeah, she does do everything.
Yes.
Plays defense, can score. She's back out on the court, number 32, guarding Diana Taurasi, who directs traffic. Stewart helps behind the back to Griner, and now, oh no. And unfortunately, that's what Diana grabbed, that lower back area. She'll be checked out, putting on her warm-up shirt. Looks like she's going to go back into the locker room. Oh, boy, that's concerning, obviously, if you're... Diana with 14 points this afternoon. And what has been could make a bad day for Phoenix much worse. Mia Coffey, who hit a 3 the last time down the floor, gives it up to Smith. And she is fouled on her way to the basket, guarded by 8th overall in the draft last year. 7 Eastern on ESPN2. The champions take on the Indiana Teams in this most unusual of WNBA seasons. But the good thing is we get to, and the legacy she hopes to leave. Check it out on E60 tomorrow at 5 Eastern on ESPN after basketball. It is a terrific piece and highly recommended. Sue Bird, unfortunately, out still with a bone bruise to her left knee for Seattle.
Big shot for Ben. And I'll revisit the Diana Taurasi injury. You wonder, well, why was she even still on the floor? I know Phoenix was making...
Taurasi going in by 21 points. Or Phoenix cut it to 10. Inside to Stewart, who gets hacked again.
That looked like one of the reasons they're the favorite to win it this year is because 2 weeks of training camp to find your groove. Well, Seattle has...
Sue Bird in her 17th season. Remember, she missed 2 other seasons with injuries, including last year. And this year, during the offseason, everything that was sort of overshadowed because of all of the issues with COVID-19, the most active and interesting free agent offseason we've ever had in this league. Yeah. So a lot of different moving parts on teams. But Seattle not with a lot of changeover, getting Bird.
Because if I'm taking a charge, I don't know if I want to take it off Brittany Griner. 6'9" is strong.
Yeah, especially when you're up 13 in the waning minutes. But that's the kind of player Clark is. Yeah, that's got to hurt. Do you remember the hardest charge you ever took?
I didn't take any charges.
That was easy.
Yeah, you said that's got to hurt. Not only that hurts today, that hurts tomorrow, the next day. Stand still and let somebody run me over. It's a totally different mindset for a shot blocker.
Let's go down to Holly now at the court.
I remember we were working at the Women's Final Four one year, and we asked, I believe it was Morgan William of Mississippi State, to try to teach Rebecca how to take a charge. Let's just say it was very awkward. There's a long way for Rebecca to go to the ground.
It's twice as far for this tree to fall than it is for Morgan Williams.
Morgan.
She's not blocking shots either, Holly Rowe. I think Holly would take a charge.
Oh, big time.
For sure.
Good ball movement. And Clark chases it down again. Great hustle. Natasha Howard got blocked by Griner. I know ball last season.
Yeah, still not an efficient offensive player, that's for sure, but a little more bounce. And as her bounce comes back, her confidence will come back, her shot will come back. Nice cut by Sophie Cunningham and a beautiful feed. But that's been the story for a lot of the game today for both teams, but in particular Phoenix and missing layups.
Absolutely. One minute to go in the fourth. And yet, it's tough for any fan in the WNBA because we all want to see Diana out there.
Point that Diana being injured and not out there last year.
Heals from the bone bruise in the knee that she's had surgery on in past years.
Sophie Cunningham gonna get it over to Nia Coffey. So what was a 21-point advantage is down to 7, and they steal it away. Skylar forced it. Okay, and how about that? So Clark inbounds it, and right away a foul is committed.
See, I think that was anticipated. I think
Stewart gets it over to Canada, one of the fastest. Phoenix needs 6 points. Griner right back to Cunningham. Puts up the reverse lay-in and got.
But Alicia Clark stuck with hers.
Damage from the free throw line, 7 of 8 on the afternoon. This season before the miss. She hit 93% from the line. And Deegan Smith, Lloyd doing a good job of running Cunningham off the three-point line. There's the turnover. And another foul.
Of this game early on, they did a great job taking easy things away.
Jordan Canada hits them both, so Seattle saw.
But they're playing well, and Lexi Brown was terrific yesterday in the win.
Griner banks it in. But that will do it. And the Seattle Storm go to 6-1 on the season. The Mercury's 4-game winning streak comes to a close. They fall to 4-3, but the major concern for them right now will be the health of Diana Taurasi, who left with an apparent